Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a ton of exciting updates from the world of wrestling, so let's jump right in. First up, let's talk about Jey Uso, who just pulled off a shocking victory on Monday Night Raw. If you missed it, Jey defeated Bron Breakker to become the new Intercontinental Champion. This is a massive win for Jey, especially considering that it's his first singles championship in 14 years. Yes, you heard that right, 14 years. After so long being known primarily as a tag team wrestler with his brother, Jimmy, Jey is finally stepping into his own spotlight, and what a moment it was. Now, after Monday Night Raw went off the air, Jey Uso was seen getting very emotional backstage. He was clearly overwhelmed by the moment, and it was heartwarming to see how much it meant to him. WWE has shared some of the off-air footage which shows Jey reflecting on his journey to becoming Intercontinental Champion. I'll be sure to share that clip with you all, but it's really a testament to how much hard work Jey has put in, and it's paying off in a big way. Next, we need to talk about how Jey's family is reacting to his big win, specifically his father, WWE legend Rikishi. If you remember, Rikishi had been vocal in the past about WWE's booking of Jey, even criticizing how his son was being used. But after this monumental victory, Rikishi's tone has shifted. He recently tweeted in support of Jey, praising him for becoming the Intercontinental Champion and sharing his pride in his son's accomplishments. It's really cool to see this positive reaction from Rikishi, especially after his earlier concerns about Jey's career direction. Moving on, let's dive into some big news about WWE's upcoming Bad Blood event. Previously, there were reports suggesting that the main event would feature CM Punk going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell match. Fans have been buzzing about this matchup, especially because it's a Hell in a Cell match after a long time in WWE. But here's where things get interesting. According to recent updates from Fightful Select, WWE is considering Roman and Cody versus the Bloodline's tag team match to be the Bad Blood main event. Now, this hasn't been officially confirmed by WWE yet, so there's still a bit of uncertainty around which match will close the show. On one hand, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell match sounds incredible, especially considering the personal rivalry they've built. On the other hand, a tag match featuring Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes facing the Bloodline could add even more drama and excitement to the event. WWE seems to be weighing their options, and we'll have to wait and see which match they choose to headline Bad Blood. Whatever it is, it's going to be huge. Let's switch gears and talk about Bron Breakker, who, as we mentioned earlier, lost his Intercontinental Championship to Jey Uso. Bron's title reign was relatively short, but let's not forget how impressive it was. WWE has been booking Bron as a dominant force on the main roster ever since he arrived, and his performance as Intercontinental Champion only added to his credibility. That's why many fans were surprised when Bron dropped the title to Jey Uso. It seemed like Bron was on a path to hold that championship for a much longer time. But there's an interesting twist to this story. According to Dave Meltzer, Breakker might be undergoing a character change in the near future. Right now, Bron has been portraying a heel character, but there are rumors that WWE could turn him into a babyface. If that happens, it would be a significant shift for Bron, who has been so effective as a heel. Meltzer suggested that this character change could help refresh Bron's persona and give him a new direction on the main roster. Personally, I've enjoyed Bron as a heel, but a babyface turn could open up some exciting new opportunities for him. What do you guys think? Next, we have an update on Zilla Fatu. There's been a lot of buzz around whether Zilla Fatu is going to sign with WWE. According to Fightful Select, Zilla has yet to officially sign a deal with WWE, and there's no concrete news about whether he's planning to join the company anytime soon. Interestingly, Zilla Fatu has also turned down offers to work with other promotions like GCW, leading to speculation about where he might end up. While nothing is confirmed yet, there's a good chance that WWE will eventually sign him, especially with Survivor Series on the horizon. Zilla is a talented wrestler, and if WWE brings him in, we could see him debut on the main roster straight away. I'll keep you updated on any developments here, so stay tuned for more on Zilla Fatu. Now let's circle back to CM Punk vs. Drew McIntyre, specifically their upcoming Hell in a Cell match. I've already shared a few updates about this match, but here's something new. Betting odds are heavily favoring CM Punk to win this brutal showdown. According to insider reports, Punk is expected to come out on top, ending his feud with McIntyre once and for all. What makes this match even more intriguing is the possibility of a bloodbath inside the cell. Both CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have already promised to make each other bleed, which means we're in for an intense, violent clash. WWE has been teasing that this match could get very bloody, so if you're a fan of hardcore wrestling, you won't want to miss this one. Finally, let's talk about Vince McMahon. WWE has officially released his documentary Mr. McMahon on Netflix, and it's already making waves. One of the major talking points in this documentary is that it covers some of the serious allegations made against Vince in his real life. These are allegations that have affected his public image over the years, and they've now been highlighted in this documentary. Interestingly, before the documentary was released, Vince took to social media to issue a statement. He expressed that several things in the documentary had been misrepresented by Netflix and that his portrayal in the series was much more negative than he believes is fair. According to Vince, this was done to shape the viewer's perception of him in a certain way, particularly focusing on the controversies. Despite all this, Vince made it clear that he does not regret his decision to participate in the documentary. In his statement, Vince urged viewers to keep an open mind while watching the documentary. He reminded everyone that there are always two sides to every story. It's a bold statement from Vince, given the weight of the allegations covered in the documentary, but it shows his confidence in his perspective on the events in question. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree with Vince's statement, or do you think the documentary presents the truth about his controversies? That's all for today's wrestling updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more wrestling news, rumors, and speculation. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.